Best national parks in the U.S. The United States has some of the most stunning national parks globally, with at least one in most states. Choosing which one to visit first or next can be challenging. Each park has something different to offer, and each one varies in the landscape and scenery. There are 63 parks in total, protecting colossal mountain ranges, forests, wetlands, and coastlines, and each one has its own peculiar charms. From geothermal wonders in Yellowstone to the rugged shores of Acadia, these are the best national parks in the United States, offering a fabulous snapshot of North America's great landscapes. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification so you will be the first to know whenever we post new videos. So let's get straight into it. Number 21. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. The nation's first national park, established in 1872, has so many iconic features it's almost impossible to list them all. Among its draws, Old Faithful and other stunning geothermal features like the Grand Prismatic Spring, herds of bison roaming all over, packs of wolves in the Lamar Valley, and, of course, sweeping mountain views. It's this array of outdoor adventures that makes it such a marquee destination and keeps travelers coming back. Many visitors described Yellowstone as one of the country's greatest treasures, or as one put it, the granddaddy of them all. Yellowstone also gets top marks for its attention to accessibility, which can be difficult to come by in some national parks, including some wheelchair and stroller-friendly trails that everyone can enjoy. They've done an amazing job with informative placards, accessible parking, and walkways. Number 20. Redwood National Park. A world-famous national park in California is Redwood National Park. The park is over 138,000 acres large and features some of the most beautiful redwoods in the nation. While it's no secret that people come to this park for the redwoods, there's much more to see. Some other notable things to see in Redwoods National Park include the tide pools, prairie lands, meadows, and protected coastlines. If you're lucky, you may get to see migrating whales off the coastline. Other wildlife you may see include black bears, seals, river otters, cougars, and coyotes. Number 19. Dry Tortugas National Park. One of the most remote and tropical national parks in the United States is Dry Tortugas off the coast of Florida in the Gulf of Mexico. It's just west of Key West and can be reached by boat or seaplane. The park comprises 7 islands that include protected coral reefs that people love snorkeling at. Number 18. Acadia National Park. Most people don't think of the northeastern United States as a national park, but Acadia National Park is perfect for couples, individuals, and families. Sitting on Maine's Mount Desert Island and encompassing about 50,000 acres, this park is one you need to visit. Number 17. Rocky Mountain National Park. We can't talk about the best national parks without mentioning Rocky Mountain National Park. This Colorado National Park spans the famous Continental Divide and is something you need to see within your lifetime. The Continental Divide showcases protected mountains, alpine tundra, and forests that are untouched by man. Number 16. Hawai'i Volcanoes National Park. Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places in the United States, and if you have the chance to visit the main island, Hawai'i Volcanoes National Park needs to be on your list. The park protects 2 active volcanoes, Mauna Loa and Kilauea. Number 15. Big Bend National Park. In southwest Texas is Big Bend National Park. The park includes the whole Chizos mountain range and much of the Chihuahuan Desert. There are several hiking trails, scenic drives, and other things to see if you're in Big Bend. One of the best scenic drives is the Ross Maxwell Scenic Drive. It leads you through the ruins of Sam Nail Ranch, one of the park's best sites. Number 14. Joshua Tree National Park. Joshua Tree National Park is in Southern California and is one you must see, even if you can't make it to the other 9 in the state. The park is a barren wilderness that features rock formations, cactus gardens, and rock climbing areas. For those who love camping in national parks, this one features around 300 campgrounds worth looking into. Some require permits. Number 13. Glacier National Park. Glacier National Park is the best in Montana and is a 1,583 square mile park throughout the Montana Rocky Mountains. The glacier peaks and valleys run throughout the state and into the Canadian border. Number 12. Mount Rainier National Park. Mount Rainier is not only a stunning mountain peak you can see on a clear day from Seattle, Washington, but one of the 3 national parks in the state. Mount Rainier National Park is about 369 square miles, and the mountain it's named after sits over 14,400 feet tall. Number 11. Shenandoah National Park. One of the best national parks in the eastern United States is Shenandoah National Park. This Virginia National Park encompasses almost 200,000 acres of forest. While the park is open 12 months of the year, it's incredibly popular in the fall due to the beautiful colors of the trees and foliage. Number 10. Denali National Park. Alaska is the state with the second most national parks in the USA, and Denali National Park is one you have to visit at some point. It's one of the few in the state that's accessible year-round, offering visitors various activities and guided tours. Number 9. Sequoia National Park. Sequoia National Park, yet another great national park in California. The park is named after sequoias, some of the most beautiful and giant trees globally. Most travelers come to this park to admire the large trees and rivers that run through the park. Number 8. Crater Lake National Park. The one and only national park in Oregon is Crater Lake National Park. No matter your experience with national parks and hiking, you can't miss Crater Lake, which is the park's namesake. It's now a collapsed volcano turned into a stunning lake that can't be missed. Number 7. Arches National Park. In eastern Utah, just north of Moab, Arches National Park covers nearly 77,000 acres. This large national park is famous for the uniquely shaped sandstone monuments that occupy almost every viewpoint throughout the park. As the name may suggest, arches are prominent here. You'll find about 2,000 arches in the park, and every arch is just as beautiful as the next. Number 6. Grand Teton National Park. Grand Teton National Park is another popular one in Wyoming. It's a beautiful park that has plenty of woodlands and mountains surrounding the valleys. The prominent peaks in the park are the Grand Tetons, hence the name. Number 5. Olympic National Park. Nestled on the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State is Olympic National Park. Everything people love about the Pacific Northwest can be seen in this park throughout its various ecosystems. You could spend at least a week exploring the different areas of the park. Number 4. Zion National Park. You can't miss Zion National Park if you're heading to Utah. This fantastic park is ideal for thrill seekers who love hiking more challenging trails. The most notable thing about this park is Zion Canyon, which is surrounded by the Red Cliffs. Number 3. Grand Canyon National Park. The Grand Canyon is considered one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and there's no better way to experience it and the surrounding areas than visiting Grand Canyon National Park. The park spans over 1.2 million acres and is truly something out of this world. Number 2. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Great Smoky Mountains National Park is one of the most famous parks in the USA, and you'll find it on the border of Tennessee and North Carolina. The central mountain range within the park is where the name came from, and there are park entrances in both states. The entrance near Gatlinburg, Tennessee, is the most visited. Number 1. Yosemite National Park. One of California's most famous national parks is Yosemite. Located within the Sierra Nevada mountains, Yosemite covers 1,200 square miles and is renowned for its waterfalls and giant sequoia trees. This beautiful national park became a protected area in 1864, but wasn't officially a national park until 1890. Most people head to Yosemite to hike some of the 750 miles of trails within the park. These trails range from very easy to more complex, so planning ahead of time is crucial. There are mountains, valleys, and varying terrains you'll want to prepare for.